Anytime somebody tells you that there is an awesome, fantastic business venture or a group where you need to bring two people who have to bring two more people, who have to bring two more people, and those two people have to bring two more people, and those two people have to bring two more and two more and two more and two more people, my friend, that is your cue to run. Run as fast as you can and don't ever look back. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. I like to make videos on all things health. I enjoy making these videos for you guys. Today's financial segment is about pyramid schemes, bringing awareness about pyramid schemes so that you do not fall victim. Because guys, I know people who have emptied their retirement account so that they can invest, quote unquote, in this business ventures that turn out to be pyramid schemes. So I am showing you how to identify pyramid schemes so that you do not fall victim to this pyramid schemes. So first things first, what do you need to know? How do you know that somebody is pitching to you a pyramid scheme? Because more likely than not, they also have no idea that this is a pyramid scheme. They actually, somebody has pitched it out to them and they think it's actually the greatest way of multiplying, doubling, tripling, even quadrupling their money. So hey, they want to share, and most likely this is your friend or even family member, because pyramid schemes rely heavily, in fact, they rely entirely on recruiting people. And I'll show you exactly what a pyramid scheme looks like. So don't worry about my little diagram here, as long as you get the message. I am not an artist. So let me show you. This is your pyramid scheme right there. At the very top of the pyramid scheme, it's the mastermind behind it. It could be one person, it could be more people. It actually could be somebody in their mother's basement. Yeah, still living in their mother's basement, and they've figured out a way to get your money going to him. That's smart. Anyway, so here's how you know them so that you do not fall victim. So the mastermind behind the pyramid scheme is at the very top, and you can see they're smiling because this is an excellent idea. They're going to make a lot of money off of you and your friends and family without you knowing. So at the very bottom, that is you and your friends. Some are very happy, some are very excited. They have no idea what's about to happen to them. They have no idea what they just got themselves into. And the higher you are, the better off you are. You will get some money. But at the very top, that's where all of the money is rising to. At the very bottom, you are the worker. You are the person keeping this pyramid scheme going on. You are the root of it. You are the anchor of the pyramid scheme. You are the recruit. So they rely on spreading the word. So when a pyramid scheme first comes alive, they the mastermind finds people who can spread the word. So those people will likely be in this area. And whatever money goes all the way up, a little bit of it trickles down to these people. So if you are up here, then you can get a little bit of that money. But if you are at the bottom, and the pyramid schemes, they are structured to keep you and your friends at the bottom so that you can keep supplying the pyramid scheme, because without you and your friends and their family at the bottom of the pyramid scheme, it collapses. And that's why they come very quickly. They raise a lot of money. People spread the word because at the very beginning, you're making money. When the people up here make the money, they're like, oh my God, my money just doubled, or my money tripled, or I got a little bit of money. You put in $500, or you put in 10,000 Kenyan shillings, and you get some of that money back. And they usually will legitimize it, and they usually will make it sound like it's really good. So what do these people do? They run down here and spread the word to more people. So more people join. Oh my God, I got this money. This is what I got. Next month, this is what I'm getting. But what you need to know is the mastermind has a goal. The mastermind has a target of how much money they want to make. So, and at some point, the recruiting stops. At some point, people are like very skeptical and they do not want to get involved. At some point in time, you will not get as many recruits, as many suppliers of the money as it should be. And that's when the pyramid schemes collapse. So what happens then? The mastermind takes whatever money he's gotten or she's gotten and poof, like a puff of smoke, they disappear. They scratch whatever offices they had established. They wipe that clean. Whatever website they had, they scrap that off. You will not find, and that's why you go back and you look, oh my God, there was a website. Oh my God, their offices were here, and you will not find anybody. So next time somebody comes to you and asks you to join a business venture or join whatever name they come up with, but the requirement is that you bring 2 or 3 other friends, that is your cue to run. That is your cue to run. Anytime there's recruiting involved where you gotta get 2 more people so that you get money, and the 2 people that you bring have to get 2 people each, and those 2 people each that your friends brought have to get 2 more people, and those friends of friends of friends who came in have to get 2 more people, that is your cue to run. My friend, you are about to be in the biggest scam of your life. People have emptied their retirement accounts to go and invest in pyramid schemes, but you gotta be smart, guys. You work so hard to get your money. Do not be very quick to let it go. And you know, the funny thing is, the people that mostly are caught up in schemes like this are people who don't even make as much money, because you are either desperate, you are either greedy, you are either stupid, you are ignorant, and they know that, and they know that. And in the people's defense, guys, the pyramid schemes have gotten bigger and better. They have gotten smarter, and they find even ways of legalizing the business venture, or whatever venture they call that, whatever name they give it. They sit down with lawyers. They sit down with some of the greatest minds in business so that they can structure it, so that by the time it's coming to you and it's presented to you, you are like, oh my God, this sounds really good. I have 1,000 and you're telling me that in 2 months I will have 3,000. Sign me up. Guys, be very careful. Anytime somebody is telling you about how you're going to make that much money very quickly without you doing anything else, think twice. Anytime that you have to bring 2 more people, who have to bring 2 more people, who have to bring 2 more people, who have to bring 2 more people, you need to run. Protect the little money you have with all you have, because it comes, you work so hard, you put in so many hours, you should not be that quick to let your money go like that. And about business, if you have not sat down with yourself and decided on a business that you want to do, where is somebody all of a sudden going to show up at your door and with a business venture, and all of a sudden you're ready to sign up? You've got to research these things. Anytime that somebody gives you a name, get on Google. The internet has made so many things so much easier right now. Get on Google and type whatever business venture scam, whatever business venture reviews. Look and see what other people are saying. Whatever business venture, Better Business Bureau, and kind of see if there's been any lawsuits brought against this kinds of business. And that way you're like, oh, okay, do your due diligence, guys. Why should you be aware about pyramid schemes? Believe it or not, you guys, people have emptied out their savings accounts to go and invest in a venture that they had no idea was a pyramid scheme. People have taken money out of their retirement account. I know it's shocking, but people have done it. This masterminds behind pyramid schemes, they know that people are desperate. They know that people have the money, whether it's little money or a little bit more. They know people are ignorant. They know that people are not going to do their due diligence. So they're counting on people who are ignorant, people who are desperate, people who are vulnerable, people who are stupid. They're counting on you to take your money. So don't give them that chance. Don't allow them to defraud you of your hard-earned money. I would rather you put that money in a bank account, or put it somewhere where it's going to earn regular interest, normal interest, somewhere where you can sleep at night knowing that your money is there. And they feed on your fear of missing out. So when they first come out and they introduce these things and everybody's raving about it, so more people join, blindly join, because a friend of a friend told you that they received a little bit of money. And it does sound legit, because nowadays they're sitting down to make it sound legit. They're actually revamping pyramid schemes every day. That's why you have to have your antenna up, and you can smell a scam from a mile away. So some of the scams, actually one of the main or major scams that are on or have been going on since the 70s or even the 80s is the blessing loom. Or women empowering women. They have changed the names up to now. They're even using some Christian names. Gift giving, the gift that keeps giving. Seed. They're using terms like the seed. You're planting a seed and you're going to rip this and that. They have sweet names to it. But the mastermind is the same. So anytime you hear about a blessing loom or the gift that keeps giving, or any venture that requires you to recruit more people who have to recruit more people and keep the chain going, then you need to stay away. You need to turn around and go to the opposite directions. You need to let them know that you know what they're doing. In fact, if it's a family member or a friend who's coming to introduce you, let them know that they have been scammed. It is a pyramid scheme. And the chances that they will be getting their money back or even the money promised is very slim. They are structured that the top 20% of the mastermind behind the schemes are the only ones to be getting money. The rest of you, you're supposed to stay where you belong, at the bottom, funding the schemes. So guys, be smart. Be very smart. Do your due diligence always. Always. If you know nothing about a venture, stay away from it. Find out more information. So, what is a SuSu? As you can see in the description box below, some countries have different names for it. In Kenya, we call it chama. And it's very common among the people of color. Africans, Caribbeans, Asians, all sorts of immigrants. So here is the only way you should do a SuSu, because pyramid scam artists are now using SuSu to scam people. But if you know what a SuSu is and what the goal of a SuSu is, then you are not going to get mixed up in a pyramid scheme. So SuSu originated from West Africa, and different countries, different cultures have different versions of it. And the agenda is also different depending on what your needs are. So if you're not very good at saving on your own, then you might consider a SuSu. So the aim is to collectively save money, and then every week or every 2 weeks or every month, depending on how the SuSu is structured, money is given to a person. So you could do like a lottery system and have people pick out numbers out of a box or out of a basket. And so assuming you have 10 people who want to participate. And the good thing about SuSu is you can do different amounts. You know, there's something for every budget. If you can afford $100 a week or $100 every 2 weeks, you could do that. If you can afford $1,000 a week or $1,000 every 2 weeks, you can also do that. So assuming you have 10 people wanting to contribute $1,000 every 2 weeks. So that means that every 10 weeks, I think it's every 10 weeks, a new cycle starts, because every 2 weeks somebody gets money. So if you have 10 people, then the person in position 1 gets 10,000. All right, in another 2 weeks, the person in position 2 gets 10,000. Another 2 weeks, and the person in position 3 gets 10,000. Another 2 weeks, the person in position 4 gets 10,000. You get the idea. It continues until everybody has gotten their 10,000, and then the cycle starts over. You may lose some people because maybe they came in with an agenda of maybe raising enough money to pay off debt, or raising enough money for a down payment towards an investment property or towards a home. And once they've achieved that, then they no longer need to be in the SuSu. So if you lose somebody that way, then, or maybe they can no longer afford $1,000 every 2 weeks. So then if you lose somebody that way, then you can recruit somebody else. But here's the key. These people need to have a continuous stream of income. They need to have a job, because SuSu, you're paying in every week. It's like you're putting your money away every 2 weeks, because it goes to somebody until your turn and you get your money, and you continue until the cycle is finished, until each and every person within the SuSu has gotten their money. So that's how you do a real SuSu. If you have a SuSu where you're giving $100 a week and you have 10 people, so that means every week somebody gets $1,000, right? So week 1, the person in position 1 gets $1,000, and then you do it again. Week 2, the person in position 2 gets $1,000. So each week you are giving you 100, but the person who is receiving the money is receiving more, because it's a collective contribution. Everybody is giving a specific amount. And once everybody has received, the cycle is complete, and you can choose to continue and start over. If you lose people at the end of the cycle, then you can add 1 or 2 more people so that the cycle is complete, and depends on your target amount that you want every person to receive at the end of every week, or at the end of every 2 weeks, or at the end of every month, if that's the cycle you have chosen. So that's the only way you should do a SuSu. Anytime they tell you that you have to bring 2 people, who have to bring 2 people, who have to bring 2 people, who have to bring 2 people, that's your cue to run.